Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to iTouch App Reviewers. In this video, we're going to be talking about some brand new leaks for brand new Apple products. Now, these right here are screenshots and pictures from Target's internal application where they actually look at all of their products that they have in stock. And as you guys can see here, well, first of all, this morning, there were some leaks of the AirPods X generation, and they were priced at $399, which is very high for AirPods. And people were kind of questioning the validity, thinking, maybe this is fake. But then we saw some new ones for Apple TV Generation X, Apple iPod Touch Generation X, and Apple Watch Series X bands. Now, no one really knows what the X generation means for all of these, but we can assume from the information I've gathered from my sources, plus this, I believe these are just placeholders. But that doesn't mean that this isn't significant. This is actually very significant because it coincides almost perfectly with this media event that is rumored to be at the end of March. So if you've been following this channel and others, you would know that there's a possible Apple event coming up at the end of March. We're thinking March 31st. And we're thinking that Apple might launch a new iPhone SE 2 or iPhone 9, or they might just call it iPhone, on that Friday, which is April 3rd. So this is really coming up. Now, I'm not allowed to really talk about this because I will get demonetized, but if you look right here on my screen where my mouse is pointing, I can't say the word, but that is unfortunately causing some delays over in China, and I can confirm this with my sources. It is actually pretty bad over there. Foxconn, for example, shut down for like 30 days. So if they really do this, like Apple either has made these phones already and they're ready to ship, or they will just push back the actual launch, but maybe you can pre-order on April 3rd. We're not sure yet. But let's go back to this picture here. So this is pretty cool that Target employees are actually sharing this with us so that we can share this with you guys. Now, $399 for AirPods is ridiculously expensive. So what could this be? We're thinking that this might actually be some studio pods or something that's bigger than an AirPod. It might just be over-the-ear headphones from Apple instead of Beats. It's very hard to tell at this point. Now, Apple TV Gen X, the listing price is $180, and that is pretty well in line with what we're expecting, so nothing crazy there. We are expecting a new Apple TV very soon, so this lines up perfectly if we get one in the next month. So guys, that just means if you're looking at buying an Apple TV right now, don't do it, just wait a little bit. We're gonna get a new one. All right, next up, the Apple iPod Touch Generation X is also a bit of a head scratcher at $400 because right now the top of the line iPod that you can buy, the iPod Touch that is about $400. So what does this mean? This could actually be an iPhone listed as an iPod Touch right now. This could be the new iPhone SE 2 or whatever they call it. Might call it iPhone 9, might just call it iPhone. And that would be possibly around $400 to $500. It could also just be a new iPod Touch, top of the line spec. But Apple's really not too intrigued with updating that. Now, the Apple Watch Series X bands make sense at about $50. They like to renew those about every time that they have an event. So if they have one in March, you guys can see this makes sense. They also like to refresh them each season. So with the spring season coming up, we can expect some spring colors. Now, I do have sources of my own, so these are actually real. I can confirm that. I really think this is all just pointing to a March event. And like I said, this thing over here by my mouse is unfortunately causing some issues over in China. I swear, if I get demonetized just for having that tab up, that's going to be pretty sad. If this event actually does go forward on March 31st, I think we might see slight delays for this product, especially if it launches on April the 3rd, which is that coming Friday. So if you actually want this phone, this new iPhone SE 2 or low-cost iPhone, definitely stay tuned to this channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon, because we're going to be keeping you guys up to date with that. You're not going to want to miss out on it because stocks actually might be legitimately low this year. So let me know your thoughts on this. Like I said, I can confirm all of this is real from my sources, so let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited for new Apple products? I really don't think they're going to be called Gen X. I think that that's just a placeholder, like I said. So let me know what you guys think of these possible new products. That's all I got for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.